I have two things. I think they're the same. I'll tell you how they're presenting.
Right.
I have a crazy relationship with money. I make a lot and then they go negative. And today at lunch, my card got declined. There's money in there, but still my card got declined.
Right.
And then this fear of my own mother.
Fear of mother.
Yeah.
Okay. From childhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just correct. Let's just have a look at the spine. The spine, again, for those of you who are having this trouble with your mum and your parents, this will be one of the places that it really turns up. Also your spouse or your partner. If you're having trouble with that, that triggers off this lack of support through here too. Gee, Daniel, what does it say? No, right. I was joking, baby, I love you. Okay, so let's correct the lower spine for you, and let's just correct out for everyone in the room. Again, I'm going back to do this again. I'm going into the cells and the cellular memory in this part of your back. And in the cellular memory from that part of your back, we're just completely correcting out of that part all of the information that is creating inflammation and pain, and is holding on to the story that you are not loved and supported. Let's just correct that out and give you 100% infinite potential, so that you know that you have always been loved and supported, that you are loved. And that the only person that you need love from is yourself and this divine source that has never ever stopped loving you. Let's have a look, spine. That's better. So the money and love is definitely, money and love is always connected, right? Yeah, money and love. So money, just stay strong. Money, love. Not enough money, enough money. Not enough love, enough love. Do you see what's going on here? No weakness. That's not where the programs are. But the conscious mind thinks that they're there. So when I said mother, they definitely went there. Right? So that's where this is being triggered. That's an interesting one. So I just got your mother was your twin in a past life, and they were very, 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 very close. Because when I say twins, she goes weak, right? Are you a twin in this lifetime? No, but you and your mum were twins. And is your mum a little competitive with you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
She's 94 and she can still kick my ass.
Yeah, exactly. She's true to form, that girl.
Yes.
So what's happening here is that they were twins, and you got the better end of the stick. Like, I know a few twins. In fact, I've got a twin in my family, and it's very interesting to watch that one of them, he's like a Superman. And all the things he does, it turns to gold, and he's got the wife, he's got my niece as his wife, and he's got all of his stuff, and and then the brother, who was born exactly the same time, same genes, same everything, hasn't got any of it. He's jealous of his brother, he's not, it's just not happening, right? And yet they're twins. And so then I'm looking at you going with your brother. How many of you are really close to a sibling, but you just know you're nothing like each other? Or you are like each other, but there's such a difference. There's such a difference in who you are. Yeah, that's right. And then so that's what's happening here. So when I said that when you were twins with her, she said that her name in that lifetime was Betty. And what's her name now?
Izzy.
Izzy, yeah. So I'm going to just call her Betty because I'm speaking to Betty. She's here. So with Betty, she was the one that she thought that she was the more beautiful one. She was the one that got the brains. You were the one that got the boy. You were the one that got everything. You were the one that got the best grades. You were the one that got all of the attention. And she's there and she's going, what about me? So when I say, what about me? Stay strong. What about me? Doesn't affect her at all. If Betty was here, you can be a surrogate for Betty. You're a twin. What about me? You see that? This goes weird. Because the twin's going, what about me? And there's a lot of jealousy there. There's a lot of everything. And she is so upset about this whole situation that she tries to sabotage you on every level. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, she puts you down, she undermines you, yes. And she's very sneaky about it at times. Even though she's overt, she's sneaky,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
She'd say things and there's a dig in there,
yes.
That is trying to undermine you psychologically.
Yes.
And
she fucks with my kids.
Absolutely, because they're a part of who you are, right? And that's how she can get to you. That's right. So what's happening here is that we're going to help Betty. We're going to help Betty. So, so the programs are, what do you think that this one's saying? Because she's had enough of this woman, Betty. She's had enough of Betty and Izzy. And all of a sudden it's like, come on, no matter what I do, it's never good enough. That's the program. No matter how much money I make, it's not good enough. No matter who I'm with, it's not good enough. My kids will never be good enough. So nothing is ever good enough for her mother. But that's the unconscious program in you because of Betty, right? And she's come through as Izzy and still doing the same thing. Because you're allowing her to, because you're locked in the frequency, those frequencies of those programs. When you take those programs away, there's no more story. What is she going to do?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out.
Roll over and die.
Well,
and
she's
come back in
pretty
another
close.
lifetime. That's right. So it must have sounded really callous when I think about saying that. But that's what I got there. But that's the words that I got. So I have to be unfiltered. For me to stay in integrity with you, I have to always get you what I'm given. If I start to mess with it, then my ego mind is going to mess with it. And then you're not going to feel the truth of it, right? But you can feel the truth of it, can't you, now? Because there's no messing with it, right? So let's just go in and let's completely go in on a quantum level. And what I'm doing, oh, your true self is so amazing. Your true self just got me and got you and Betty to go to the prom together. And you're both dressed in the same dress. And you've both got your hair exactly the same. And you've both got the same smile on your face. And Betty walks in and everybody adores her. They all think she's on this frequency because she's so happy because she's you. How it will help her. But she's so happy because she's you. But all of a sudden, people realise that here are these beautiful girls and they're both gorgeous. And boy, I want to take them out. And so rather than just going here, they're going, Betty, you want to go out? Betty's going, yes, I do. Betty's getting happier and happier by the nanosecond. So what's happening here is that as Betty is pretending, because she's got the dress on, she's got the hair, and she's pretending to be a high frequency being like her sister, what is actually happening to her? She is being that. Because your unconscious doesn't know the difference between pretending and the real thing. Right? So in other words, the minute you say you step into this beingness, your unconscious goes, yeah, that's who I am. And your whole beingness starts to oscillate at that frequency. That's when you do the 5 questions and the 4 questions. When you start to get to that place, your whole being starts to oscillate there. So Betty's oscillating at the frequency that she was jealous of in you. And all of a sudden, she's got nothing to be jealous about. You're off doing the thing. She doesn't even care where you are. She's not even looking at where you are. She's not undermining you with the guy that's in love with you. She's not doing anything. You can still be a surrogate for Betty. Betty's clear. Betty's happy. She's jealous of you. She's not jealous of you. Yep, she's a high frequency being, loving her life, and thank you very much. Okay, so your mum, to stay strong, your mum. Yeah, so what we've just done is we've cleared Betty and Izzy at the same time. So the mum has now been cleared of that. So, yeah. So let's go into your system now that we've done it at the quantum level and completely neutralise and delete 0 to infinity out of your system on this level. Every single level. All 5 levels, including all issues, triggers and choices. The belief, program and idea that I'm not good enough, I'll never be good enough, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter what I achieve, no matter how much success I have, no matter how much money I make, and I'll never make enough money because I'm not good enough. I know I'm not good enough because my mother's been telling me that since the day I was born. It's completely neutralise and delete that out of her system, give you 100% infinite potential to know the truth, and that is that I know I trust and know the truth that I have always been good enough, smart enough, beautiful enough, and that no matter what has been said or done, I still deserve love. Money is coming to me from everywhere. Everyone want to say that? Money is coming to me from everywhere. Lock it in. Okay, so I deserve love. Money is coming to me from everywhere. We walk down the street doing that. And so it's like, let's have a look. Money's coming to you from everywhere. Money, not money. You deserve love, you don't deserve love. All of that, you just corrected, I'm just feeling into it. How's that? That feels strong, doesn't it? And I haven't even neutralised all the karma, the habitual thinking, let's go in and put a forgiveness template in, and have you, look at this. I didn't even have to do it because her body, or her beingness, because you guys are getting onto this so quickly now, her beingness automatically has forgiven her mother, right? From the true self, because this has just been corrected out. So your mum, she's fine. She can just transition and come back as a really lovely person, and as one of your grandchildren, and you'll be just fine, right? Yeah. She goes, oh, my grandchild, please. Yeah. Okay. So how's that feeling now?
It feels really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the money's not a problem,
Yeah.
because it's up, it's down, it's whatever it's doing, but it's coming to you from everywhere.
Yeah.
Money's coming to me from everywhere. It is, it isn't, neutral. My mum loves me, she doesn't love me, neutral. Everything I do is just perfect. It's not, right?
Yeah.
Now you can do all the work you want to do in the world, and now your ROI from everything you've done up until this moment is going to start paying off. Because how many of you been to lots of workshops, worked with divine masters, done a lot of work in your life? Yeah, okay. How many of you now know that doing this weekend is going to shift it and mean that everything you've ever invested in yourself is finally going to start really paying off? Woohoo! Yeah, good.
Thank you so much.
Okay.